To the game. Are you guys ready to get into the land of dawn? Go ahead and predict. Will it be RBG? Will it be Nexplay EVOS? Based on the drafts, tell us your opinions in the chat right now, as we are already going to get into the game. Val already with the Indonesian aggression going in with that Rafaela, but instant response coming in from Yaoi, able to zone him away from that jungle, and it is going to be the purple buff claimed away. But wait a minute, Swaylo already dealing some damage, and that is actually going to be Jisa looking for that orange buff in the top side. Needs to be careful though. Might have to use that Retribution, and there you go. Retribution has been popped, but the Yavi already going in for the Jikundo. Now a lot of damage has been placed. It is going to be very scary right now, but it's going to be Yelly Haze actually dodging in, flickering into the front to try to do some damage, but Koi instantly coming back in, and that's going to be first blood picked up by Rebellion Genflix. Sanford now caught in the bad situation on the Gatot, has the Vengeance, pops it off, but the damage is just too much to handle, and it seems like it is going to be the 2 kills in the early game picked up by Rebellion Genflix.
2 kills picked up by Rebellion Genflix in the first minute, taking them to a 1k gold lead, and this is very characteristic to their playstyle, right? So I'm not really surprised with what's going on, but look at this. Hesa is very low, barely makes it out alive. He does flicker into it, but actually will not be able to get it, but actually it will be Swaylo who gets down in the out of the land of dawn, but now Birul is next on the chopping board as Zen is going very aggressive onto him, but Birul actually manages to escape that one as well.
Yeah, Birul manages to escape, but it is going to be Yaoi coming in. Quad Shadow has been popped by KZen to look for him, but unfortunately it is going to be Jisa getting the 3 buff start at the start of the game, getting the first level 4 of the game. The ultimate is ready right now as he is going to go on to Yavi, but again, Yaoi is very mobile, but Jisa, he's looking for more. Swaylo gets a kill on the mid side though. It's going to be the shadow kill popped off. Rebellion Genflix looking for more right now. Koi unable to use that I'm offended, doesn't really have it up, but the turtle will be for the side of Rebellion Genflix right now. You know, they have the pressure, they have a 1,000 gold lead, and this is exactly what I mentioned earlier, Aeterna. Rebellion, they're a team who really likes to play in the early game and already pressuring this bottom side, getting the pressure and getting the turret gold for Nathan. Look at it. They're not even hitting it. They're just letting Birul take it completely, and they are going to be able to shove this before they rotate towards that turtle.
Yeah, I think maybe they know their strengths a little bit more. Maybe they want to feed Birul in case it goes towards the late game. But yes, the gold instantly gets taken down. But look, on the flip side, it will be actually NXP here being able to take that turtle away from Rebellion Genflix. So a lot of trades going off the board, but it actually is still Rebellion Genflix with the 2k gold lead in the 3rd minute.
Absolutely. Nexplay EVOS right now actually went for the turtle trade, but it's actually going to be Swaylo going for the Divine Judgment. It's going to be a lot of damage coming in, and instantly Jisa picks up the 4th kill of the game right now. Already 4-1 in terms of kills. Rebellion Genflix have the 2,000 gold lead by taking the turret in the bottom side. And yes, sure, the turtle is important, but look at that. I'm offended has been popped. Sanford now in a 1v1 against Koi. Still has a little bit of respect though. Doesn't want to dive under the turret as KZen will be spotted out, and it might be Koi and Val going in for this, but instant quad shadow popped up and he will be able to get away easily.
Yes, he will be able to get away, but look at this. There's already rotations here in the mid side. A little emphasis on this mid side. Maybe looking for a pickoff as Yaoi is still just being able to open up the map and giving vision as well as information for his team. But look at this 1v1 situation. Yaoi manages to actually kick Kaja away, so not letting him do any pickoff right now, even though he is still not his Divine Judgment isn't still up yet, so he was actually unable to be able to pick off anyone right this second.
Right, the second indeed, but Heza already positioning very aggressively on the map. Birul reads something. You know, he feels that something isn't right. There's something fishy here and instantly backs away with Swaylo waiting as well right there. Birul might look to go for this. Oh, but no, both teams spots each other out, and instantly the disengage coming in as Zen goes back in to that mid lane.
Yeah, I think very disciplined plays, honestly, coming in from Rebellion Genflix, and I think this is something that we'd like to see more and more of, because this is what they lack. But wait a minute, Yaoi actually will be able to take Jisa off. Real world manipulation has been popped up, but look at Swaylo will be able to connect the Divine Judgment onto Yelly Haze in the midst of it all, but actually it will be Sanford taken down, and another point secured by Rebellion Genflix in the 5th minute.
5-1 right now for the side of Rebellion Genflix as they set up for the second turtle of the game. That was a beautiful play from the side of Rebellion Genflix. Jisa got caught, but instead of peeling, instead of covering instantly for Jisa, look at what Swaylo did. He flickered over the wall, he got the Divine Judgment to cancel Yve's real world manipulation, and that was all there was to it, man. Right now, Nexplay EVOS, they're 3,000 gold behind after that turtle will be taken down, and Rebellion Genflix are looking for more in the top side turret. It looks like Sanford will just be zoned away from that tier 1, and there we go. Rebellion Genflix Genflix already with a 3.5k gold lead with Swalo coming in. The Shadow Kill has been popped, and that's going to be Swalo trying to get away. But instantly, the follow-up coming from Yawi, going for away the Dragon, will be able to connect onto that, but Jisa is going to be ruthless right now, looking for the trade back, as it is also going to be Val jumping in. The Holy Baptism connects, and the damage will be enough. Not just yet, though, as KZen is going to get caught out everywhere. He jumps around with the Quad Shadow, but it is going to be Bureau picking it up, and Rebellion Genflix still sticking with that 3,000 gold lead here in the 5th minute of the game.
Yeah, very dominant display here coming in from Rebellion Genflix in the early game, and now they are invading the jungle of Nexplay EVOS rather easily, I'd like to say. But now it is Biro putting his attention onto the bottom side here, taking a lot of damage onto Sanford, honestly, and I think he will be able to get this next objective with the help of Jisa as well. As you can see, the command. Whoa, wait a minute! Sanford gets caught very, very low, but Kazan is there in the midst of it all. Will be able to put the quad shadow as well as the shadow kill onto Jisa, and Jisa will be forced to back away for now, but it is still Rebellion Genflix with a comfortable 4k gold lead in the 6th minute.
Oh, look at that. The Divine Judgment will be able to connect onto his target, and Yaoi is going to get picked off once again, but maybe not. Actually, still able to dodge away with the Shunpu and the Jeet Kune Do. That's going to save him for a little bit more, but still, Rebellion Genflix, did you see that teamwork from just getting away from the Shadow Kill? Shadow Kill was on Jisa, but instantly he went on to Val. Val took it, holy healing to get him away instantly. That was brilliant from the side of Rebellion Genflix. Little things like that is going to matter in the long run, but now we have we can take a look at the items where B-Roll, the guy who's gotten most of the gold here in game number 1, look at his items, man. He's already building into that endless battle, has the Hunter Strike completed, and that is going to be a very, very disgusting Nathan.
Yeah, that is going to be a very, very disgusting Nathan indeed. You can already imagine the damage output that he can display here in the later minutes of this match, but look at this. Corey is actually caught in a situation, but will he be able to get out of this alive? KZ as well as Sanford, and Yelly Hayes goes in very, very aggressively. There is the ultimate coming in from Corey to be able to deny all of that coming, and he will actually be able to take it, but look at that! On the flip side here, Rebellion Genflix gets another point on the board here, taking away Haza out of the Land of Dawn, and that is the 7th kill picked up and a 5k gold lead for Rebellion Genflix.
Yeah, but look at that. Koi wants to go for more. Sanford is on the back foot, but it is going to be the Jisa, the I'm Fennec connecting and Jisa going in. It's instantly the ultimate from the God of Kacha to get away, but look at that. Shadow Kill being used only onto Valdo. Is that going to be good? 2 ultimates used for 1 target, and that target is only the roamer, as Bureau will be able to pick up the turret in the top side. It is going to be Rebellion Genflix winning on all fronts in terms of the trades right now, but oh my god, it's going to be Yaoi going for the Jeet Kune Do with the Dragon as well, but it's not going to be able to connect for more, as that's going to be Yaoi taken very low and almost taken down. Will be taken down, as that's going to be the killing tree picked up by Bureau. They're looking for the siege in this mid lane.
Wow, you know, the dynamic coming in from Rebellion Genflix has just been so on point tonight. The synergy as well as the backup and the follow-up is insane. Did you see Koi being able to deny so many Way of Dragons, other ultimates as well coming in from Nexplay, denying that type of capabilities coming in from Nexplay is amazing, and it's done wonders for this team, and they are sitting very comfortably still in this 5k gold lead as we take a look at the items. And look at that, Swalo has actually managed to already build the Holy Crystals, so we can expect tons of magic damage coming in from him in the future. But now it is Rebellion Genflix being able to take another objective on the board in the 9th minute. Wow!
Yeah, this is going to be huge, man. Honestly, from the side of Rebellion Genflix, they need to be extremely careful, though, because remember what I said before in the early stages of the draft, right? Rebellion Genflix, they're a very early game-oriented team. Once they get to the late game, they fall through, and that is the exact thing that makes Nexplay EVOS strong. When they get to the late game, they are unstoppable.
Yeah, so it really is the do or die time here now for Rebellion Genflix. Will they be able to take this down now in the 9th minute or in the future minutes? Or will it just be Nexplay being able to buy enough time for themselves to reach their power spikes towards the late game? But see Koi already being a little coy here in the jungle here, opening vision up for his map. But I think Nexplay already has some feelings about what is going on, as they will be putting their focus here in towards that first Lord.
Yeah, with the items that Bureau has been able to collect. Look at that, actually. Yaoi goes in for the Jeet Kune Do on the 2. The I'm Offended will connect on the 2, and that's going to be the combo wombo coming in, and the damage is going to be enough. 2 kills picked up for the price of none for now. Swaylo tries to get away, but the shadow kill comes in again, and not going to be able to find anyone. Actually finds one right now, as that's going to be Riddle bursting down Hisa there in the other side. Swaylo, the only victim that comes through for the side of Nexplay EVOS. A 2-for-1 trade for now, but KZ doesn't want to go in just for, he doesn't want to give it up for free, right? He goes in for the quad shadow. Koi is there waiting in the midst, trying to go in for that zoning. But Birul and Jisa, they'll need to go in for this Lord. It is very, very scary right now, but Rebel and Genflix have somehow made it, have somehow managed to find that zoning, and they will be able to find that Lord as well.
Yeah, they were able to pick up the Lord, and honestly, before, Kaizen didn't even have the Retribution available, so I'm not really sure what he was trying to do. Maybe a bluff type of situation there that was happening, as we're going to take a look at the replay here of what went down, Mirko.
Yeah, what went down? Koi instantly went in for that I'm Offended, and the damage was just there. The teamwork coming in from Rebel and Genflix has just been stellar here in game number 1. We didn't expect this from Rebel and Genflix. They're the 8th team in MPL Indonesia. Remember, this is the team that unfortunately wasn't able to get more than a single match win in MPL Indonesia, but so far with the new players, they're looking very strong.
They are looking very strong indeed, because look at that gold lead, Mirko. It's nearly a 7k gold lead in the side of Rebellion Genflix, as they are again picking up the pace, picking up the momentum, knowing where their strengths lie, and that will be the Lord pushing down there in the top side. And this is the chance for Nexplay to be able to defend from this, because that turret, sorry, will certainly go down now. And it seems like Rebellion Genflix are looking for something, will not be able to connect onto anything just yet, as they are playing it very, very aggressively in the sense of, oh, but wait a minute! He instantly gets cancelled there, and it says Juan will be going down first. Yaoi will be going down first as well, but the I'm Offended does connect onto 3 members, as Kaizen is the next one on the chopping board, but unfortunately it will be Sanford going down, and that is 2 members down in the hands of Rebellion Genflix, and now Rebellion Genflix will be able to take this next objective. So no inhibitor turrets left for Nexplay EVOS.
No inhibitor turrets and only 3 members left standing. Koi goes in for the engage already to the backside, not able to find anyone, but now there you go. I'm Offended connects onto Hisa, instantly flickers away right there as damage comes in. Rebellion Genflix will be able to pick up another kill on the board, but it's going to be a lot of damage as well. Yaoi kicks Koi back to the base, but it is not going to be able to get enough, as Koi is just so tanky and so sustainable. Rebellion Genflix, they're looking for the end right now, but unable to do so. Nexplay EVO still stay in this game, are able to defend, and Rebellion Genflix, they look ferocious and vicious. A 10,000 gold lead earlier on, actually 9,000, my bad, but wow. The improvement from this team has just been crazy, and look at that. They went back to the jungle creeps, got the health, and look at the damage coming in. I'm Offended being used, and the damage will come through once again. It's going to be blazing to it all the way to the backside. He says he's going to get bursted down, though. He needs to be careful, because if not, he's going to get taken down. Birul gets kicked to the base, and Nexplay, they might be able to come back from this. Rebel and Genflix are falling one by one everywhere on the map. Swaylo trying to get away, but it's going to be Yaoi dashing and dodging away. Koi now goes in for the 1v3 play, able to get the holy healing to get away, but 2 members for the price of 1. Nexplay actually won inside the base.
What happened there on the side of Rebellion Genflix? Honestly, they didn't really need to commit to that. It was already a good time for them to retreat and recall, but instead they went in because Koi maybe thought that he found something there, was able to get 2 members with the I'm Offended, but there was no follow-up, and the damage as well as the synergy coming in from Nexplay was just too much, and instead it is now actually gone down the gold lead. It will only be a 6k gold lead, as Nexplay are actually picking up the pace here. Koi looking for something onto Hisa with the backup coming in from Val as well, but Hisa also still needs to be very, very careful, because he will be chunked down, but fortunately enough, he still will be able to get out of that situation, but the real world manipulation has been opened up. Swaylo now is very, very low, and he goes down too. So already a little scattered here coming in from Rebellion Genflix, kind of showing their true selves here in the 14th minute.
Yeah, Nexplay EVO is getting the objectives on the board, getting the tier 2, so it's a very favorable trade, and Rebellion Genflix, this is what we mentioned about them before. When they get the early game is easy for Rebellion Genflix, but what's not easy is closing out on the games. This is exactly what we saw from them back in the MPL. They're so good. Their setups are really good. Their early game is really good. Their synergy as well is really good. But when you take them to the late game, when you take them to the comfort positions, when they have the 10,000 gold lead, they usually throw it all away. Koi now goes in, dashes in front, and misses the I'm Offended. These are the little mistakes that happen towards Rebellion Genflix every single time. time.
Yeah, I think Rebellion Genflix, they're playing a little hastily. They were so keen on ending the game in the 14th minute, in the 13th minute before, and they made a lot of mistakes because of that. But now this is going to be very scary to see as Koi goes in for the engage, misses all his skills as of right now, but it will be Sanford looking for a re-engage onto Koi, but the Lord will be actually in the hands of Rebellion Genflix still, as it will be restarted.
Yep. It'll be restarted. I'm afraid it has been connected on the Sanford. Still has the Vengeance though. Needs to be careful because Sanford will be able to tank all of that damage without a problem whatsoever. But Rebellion Genflix with the damage, with the setup they did in the mid lane as well, will have the you know, the benefit here, the better position, but it's gonna be he's actually almost built to his team. Rebellion Genflix still starting and resetting this Lord again and again.
Yeah, the reset on this Lord already twice, and I think Nexplay EVOS are actually playing it really well, but look at this! Jisa goes in very aggressively onto Yaoi, but still very disciplined plays coming in from Jisa will actually get out of that one and turning his focus onto this Lord, and now the Lord in the hands of Rebellion Genflix. The question stands, will they overcommit into something that isn't the right setup, or will they actually be able to take this to the finish? As we're going to take a little peek into the items here, Mirko.
No, okay. Yeah, the items are crazy already now as we enter the 15th minute of the game. It seems like the later the game goes, the harder it is going to be, you know, it is going to be harder and harder for Rebellion Genflix to end. As we can see, he already has that DHS, the Malefic Roar, and the Golden Staff as well. He's building towards another item, possibly the Immortality for himself right now. As again, Yelly Haze as well. He has the Glowing Wand, has the Ice Queen Wand, building towards that Divine Glaive. Once he gets it, Rebellion are going to be very vulnerable, all right? But one thing that I'm seeing from the side of the Nexplay EVOS is that they only have one Dominance Ice. Going against a Ruby, going against a Rafaela. This is an item that we usually see on multiple heroes, because if Sanford dies, Rebellion will have full healing.
Yes, and that is the question, but real manipulation has been opened up and will be able to zone the members of Away, but look at this. Yaoi goes in very aggressively into the backline, will not be able to land anything, and instead he will be taken down as Heisa goes down as well, but it seems like RBG is looking for more. Yaoi barely escapes. It will not be able to escape with his life as the Winter Truncheon does get popped off onto Val as he goes in very aggressively into the backline, but look at the damage coming in from Rebellion Genflix. It is insane, as they will be instantly taken out of the land of John, and Yelly Haze will be the only one there, but they have to be very careful as KZ might be able to take any member of the Rebellion Genflix down, but unfortunately this looks like it may be it. 3 members up on the side of Rebellion Genflix, and that is it. Game number 1 finally